You weren't there before. It's so triggering when people don't bring that back. It takes a special type of asshole to not bring the shopping cart back to the store so that the store employees have to pick all that crap up at the end of the day. It's very inconsiderate. I'm a very inconsiderate person sometimes in my language and my lack of, I guess, polite speech, but I try to be considerate when it comes to little things like that. I remember what it was like to be an employee. You shouldn't treat them like assholes just because you can.
Turn right onto High Ridge Road.
All right. So I will let you know when Navigate on Autopilot is on. It's not on right now because I want to live. But I will let you know once it's on. And once it's on, we will test its performance on for a few hundred miles and see whether it's decent or a meme. Obviously, it'll be up to all of you. It'll be up to all of you to decide whether or not it's a meme.
Connecticut 15 North Ramp on the right.
If you got, I'm not going to really, make it on me to say what I think of it. Obviously, I'll give my opinions, but at the end of the day, it's going to be a long drive. So I figure you can all make your own honest decisions on what you think of the performance of it. So here we go. Bada bada bing. My life is in the hands of a computer. Ah! Oh man. It's like driving with a toddler. Merge, you cunt! Oh, there we go. Okay, it's a little late with the merge. I was hoping that the merge would be a little bit quicker than that. It is not like there's anybody behind me, so it could have taken some time. Okay, so again, I got my hands on the wheel and I got my foot on the accelerator. Now, one of you may be thinking to yourself, why would you have your hand on not my hand. I'm used to riding a bike, so. When this car fails, it tends to fail of stopping when there's nothing in front of me. You would think that it would fail in the direction of not noticing when something's in front of you. Incorrect. The radar will sense things that aren't actually there. So it will fail in the direction of noticing things that aren't there and then stopping. And the way you correct that is by smashing on the accelerator. So it's more dangerous, in my opinion, for this car to try to come to a complete stop on a highway when there's somebody behind me than it is for me being prepared for it to smash into somebody in front of me. It's always ready to stop when somebody's in front of me. Also, there was a bunch of controversy on the last video where somebody said I was driving with mine. And one person took their comments back, one didn't. It was fairly mean and vitriolic. So what I want to do at some point when there's no cars around me on the road is I'm going to show you what it looks like with high beams on and off, because I don't drive with my high beams on. So this is with no high beams. Here, I'll show you with high beams in a second because there's nobody here. You ready? 3, 2, 1. This is high beams. This is no high beams. Now, there is a difference. Also, I'm already going 10 miles an hour over the speed limit, so I think going faster would be kind of stupid. Also, you're thinking of an aggressive mode that's called Mad Max when it comes to lanes. You can adjust that even on normal autopilot. I don't want to die, so I'm not going to do that, but I appreciate the suggestion. But I like my life. I like being alive, so I'm going to do that. Now, you're thinking of when it comes to lane changes and passing people, but that wouldn't apply there because there was nobody to pass because there was nobody on that particular road. So let's just see how this works. Again, we're going to keep autopilot on for the entire trip. We got over 150 miles to go. So let's see how this thing performs with over 150 miles. It's going to have to get off at a couple of exits. We're going to see if it does it right. We're going to see how it handles the curves and the turns and everything else. Brian, greetings to you, sir. Hope everything's going well. I do show up in that chat when I can't sleep from time to time. I feel bad because that's a weird compliment. Like I don't know if it comes off wrong, and I don't want it to sound mean, but I listen to Destiny to go to sleep. His stuff has become my new material, and I don't mean that as an insult. I really don't. I know it probably comes off like snarky. That wasn't my intention. Also, I'll just mention before we get any Karens at the beginning of the video, which is going to my Bluetooth, which is reading. So no, I do not read the screen. In order to read the screen, I would trust that I don't have a toddler computer driving, and nope. My eyes are glued on the road, waiting for this thing to do something stupid, because that's what it does. It's kind of a lose-lose announcing this, because when I do announce that, a bunch of people will start saying really stupid shit because they know that I can actually hear the comments in my ear, so they'll go out of their way to say really stupid things. But if I don't say that, people will say, you're a piece of shit, you're staring at your phone while you're driving. So it's kind of a lose-lose either way. For the person who's curious, I have it set up with a following distance of 5 vehicles. So I usually have following distance 5 cars. I don't rent vehicles. It's a very bad financial decision. Renting and leasing is really bad. So this is a pretty easy road, so there's nothing for it to screw up here. I keep a following distance of 5 cars because I've noticed it's glitchy. So when I have it set to 2 or 3 cars, sometimes I'll have a following distance of 1 or less. So I keep it at 5 because I want to have an actual following distance of 4 or 3. Also, it's not like there's congested traffic. It's like 10 o'clock at night on a, in the middle of Norfolk, Connecticut. Norwalk, whatever you call it. I'm in the middle, like, it's not like, there's a bunch of traffic anywhere. So, safety first. If that guy in front of me decides to smash on his brakes or do something stupid, I got a lot of time to react, and so does little meme car. Meme car slowed down a little bit because it sensed the change of lanes. I like that. I just changed just in case you try to change lanes again. Sometimes they do that. Sometimes they change to get off at the exit and realize right before the exit it's the wrong exit and change back without a turn signal on. So anytime somebody's right next to the exit, I tend to turn into a lane to the left of them to avoid being near them so that they don't smash into my car. That's very common behavior I've noticed, particularly in New York. Oh, I need to get this exit. Oh, wait, it's the next exit. Oh, shit. I don't want to go in this exit. I have to get back on the highway. And the amount of time it takes for them to turn on the turn signal is enough that they may actually miss the turn, so they just smash into your car. So that's a strategy of mine. It's one of my avoiding collision strategies. Okay. Understandable, Ted. It is 17 degrees outside. Lovely weather for a drive. I'm very curious to see when the battery in this car will start failing. But when it does, I will have fun doing my own repair. It's crazy how inefficient this is when you compare it to, like, my electric bike. I'm 22 to 46 watt hours a mile. This is like 200 to 300 watt hours a mile. It's crazy. But then again, my bike is not 4,000 pounds. And if I put another person on my bike, I get half of the acceleration speed, so it's not like when Erica gets on the back of the bicycle, it's half as fast. I have a 40-minute video describing my decision on this that I could do road trips around the country with. And unfortunately, the company has made something that is viable for that. When they do, I'll consider it. Right now, it really is a monopoly if you want something that doesn't suck balls. Little meme car really likes going into the left lane. I've also shit on the company so much that I'm actually curious to see how much of it they deserve. Okay, turning that off. There was a policeman that stopped somebody over there. I feel like it's bad to go past a cop with Autopilot on. It's like, it's bad karma. The main issue with them, Storm Spark, is that they put together cars that are not fully completed and they give them to customers. It's your standard meme American build quality. It's usually not random, Sophie. It's after, like, you know, if it's been totaled or something, they do it. I don't think it's a great thing. I'm not a fan of it. But the thing is, when people say that it's a shitty thing that they do when they disable supercharging on their car, so I'm going to get another car. If you get another car, you're essentially getting something that has the same punishment anyway. Like, the fact it's considered a punishment to not have Tesla's supercharger network. Because if you don't have their supercharger network, then you're stuck dealing with the garbage that is EVgo and Electrify America. Like, when you're dealing with all the other charging stations, it's very similar to dealing with trying to find a payphone in 2014 that works in New York City. Like, you know, 75% of them are only functional as urinals. So let's, hypothetically speaking, let's say you hate their policy, which I agree, shitty policy. If you buy a Ford Mach-E, it's not like you're getting to use their it's not like Ford has a charging network. It's not like GM has a charging network or Toyota has a charging network. They're the only company that produces cars and said, we are going to produce a charging network as well as produce the cars so that people actually want to fucking buy them. And I wish another car company would do that. Like, from the bottom of my heart, I wish they would. It's an interesting problem because depending on what part of the country you're in, I've personally never had to wait at one of those superchargers. Like, I've never gotten to one and there hasn't been a seat for me. I've never gotten to a supercharger and only had 1 or 2 slots available. Every time I've ever went to one, it's always been available. But some parts of the country it's not like that. So if you let every brand use your charger, then and every other brand doesn't have to contribute to the network, to building it, then it's kind of it puts them in a sticky situation. Yeah, Stormspark. Everybody else is a joke. And, you know, I've gotten shit on from Reddit r/RealTesla. I get a bunch of downvotes every time I mention this, but it's the truth. And I swear to God, it makes me want to actually travel around the country just trying to use those stations just to show you how shitty they are. Like, I'm not a Tesla fanboy either. They suck for a number of reasons. And I think Elon is a scammer and a liar in many ways. But that doesn't mean that I'm, like, gonna not acknowledge reality. And reality is those other charging companies suck. Autopilot comes in handy from time to time. Yeah, driving is fun. Sometimes driving for like, again, driving from here to Tennessee, every now and then it's nice to be able to throw autopilot on, you know? Or like driving from here to Florida. That's different, and you know why, Philip. It's because they don't have to, because everybody else has already filled that void. Tesla decided we're not going to wait for other people to make charging networks that don't suck. They understood that if we want anybody to actually want to buy this meme vehicle, we are going to have to supply the charging network if nobody else will. So they noticed nobody else is providing it, we will. Of course, no car company owns a fucking gas station. They don't need to, because a gas station is like every half a mile. It's every mile almost everywhere in America. When Bae says she's home alone. That's the meme I'm thinking of right now. When Bae says she's home alone. Every time I see somebody speed past me at 20 miles an hour over the speed limit in the passing lane. In a minivan, too. Look at that. Yeah, again, the supercharging network kicks the fuck out of everybody else's. It really does. All those other networks are memes. Very cool, SQ. Rancher, I hate to say that you're correct. It pains me to say that you're correct. But at this point in time, I believe you're correct. And I can't wait for the day that you're wrong. I can't wait for the day that we're both wrong. Hush meme car. Well, listen, at the end of the day, you're driving the car. So, like, the idea that you shouldn't be charged with something if you go through a red light and you hit somebody. I mean, here's what I would say. Here's how I should say that case should go. You ready? I'm going to piss everybody off. I think that he should still be charged. And I think that Tesla should be forced to remove the name Autopilot and full self-driving from all of their marketing materials and products. Keep selling it. Keep selling the features and functionality. Just change the fucking name. You can't call something stupid when you use an apostrophe when you're referring to a plural. That's actually retarded. Like, you can't call something stupid when you don't get first grade English. So get out of here with that shit. It's like saying you're dumb. Y-O-U-R dumb. You can't do that. It's just like, because the statement that you're making is, it's just too ironic and too humorous. You can't do that. Exactly, Carrie. Rename it to driver assist. Rename it to something else. You have to name it something that's actually... Like, I would call it safety assist, you know? Because that's what this is. It's safety assist. It sees things that I don't. So for one instance, like a few weeks ago, it smashed on the brakes and I thought, oh, you're broken again. But then there was an accident in front of me. Some guy was next to a guy who was in front of a guy who was in front of me, smashed on his brakes. And the car actually could tell that that was happening. So it decided to stop preemptively to avoid an accident. And that's cool. That's something that I admit I probably would have smashed the brakes the moment that the car in front of me, because this was a straight road. It was a straight road and the person in front of me was a truck. So like the chances of me being able to see that, virtually impossible on a completely straight road. But it could tell. I don't know if it was radar or some other shit, whatever the fuck it does, it could tell. And that was really cool. So it's like safety assist, it can do that. But it's not full self-driving, it's not autopilot, it's like having it's like a toddler that's kind of like, you know, like a second set of eyes for you, but it also just so happens to have access to ultrasonic sensors and radar sensors and cameras and other shit like that. But at the end of the day, it's still a toddler with access to all of those things, you know? Level 5 autonomy is something that I think they will achieve in 2040. I'm not saying they won't get it, but I do think Tesla will get level 5 autonomy in 2040. And Elon is going to be saying in 2037, it's coming in 2 weeks. Unless it's a turned over truck in the middle of the highway. Ouch. I do hope it's gotten less stupid since then. Again, you'll get to see for yourself. Okay, we're getting a little foggy over here, so let's put on some heat. Not really high. Doesn't need to be very high. Just a little bit of heat. Also, another thing that we're going to be testing here is we're going to be seeing if they fix their problem with the heater not working. Because it is 18 degrees outside and we're on a highway and it's considerably below freezing, so if that little flap is going to freeze, it's going to freeze right now. Doesn't really take much to defog the windshield. Have the fan on 1. I don't like when the defroster is really, really loud. Defogger is really loud, so I just keep it on 1. That's all I really need. I'm surprised I was driving for this long when it's 18 degrees outside without any heat on, without noticing it. I imagine I would have been cold. If you leave a comment that's actually the whole 200 characters, it's gonna fuck up. This little thing fucks up reading it, and then it reads the next one. So, if you leave a short comment, I'll be able to say something about it. But somebody just asked a question, but they made it like a book, so I can't. So I lost it. The joy of owning a Tesla is warming you. Hey, Dave Jones is here. Everybody, how's it going? Fuck, I got stuck reading my line over. Going to New Hampshire to enjoy some time in a peaceful place. Spent a good portion of my week dealing with bullshit from this New York State tax audit. I spent actually a lot of my time in New Hampshire last time. Instead of exploring things, I spent a good amount of it on this stupid audit. So, I'm going to clear my head. Let's see how it handles somebody merging on my side. Is it going to do the stupid phantom braking shit? Good, no phantom braking. Oh, it even wants to get to the left lane to let that merge. Look at that. Look at that. Polite guy Tesla. Polite car. Take a guess, Henry. I'll give you a guess. Nice, nice. You let the guy merge. And you even want to leave the passing lane. You've become more polite with this recent update. Look at that. I try to avoid watching that, Philip. It makes me depressed. I don't need to watch those videos to know that Elon is a scammer. I'm fully aware that Elon is a scammer without having to watch videos of full self-driving beta failing. You can hear my bag of B&H light bulbs vibrating. 2077 is a good guess. I would say closer to 2040 though. 2040 is also when they're going to fix all the problems with Sonny's Model X that's in the shop right now. I don't know, Oscar Gonzalez, but I know that there's one near where I live, in my new place. Oh, that's fat. I saw a dead deer. Oh, that's so fucking sad. Oh God, another dead deer. You know what? Would it be a bad idea to put high beams on with all the dead deer around here? I'll let the chat vote. High beams or no high beams? Yeah. I usually keep high beams off. They don't scare the deer. If they had a beam that scared deer, I would consider it, but... How long does it take to breed the deer that cross the road on a highway out of the system? Like 20,000, 30,000 years? How does evolutionary pressure work? Oh God, Paul Daniels is here. I wonder if he's contributed any code to this software. Yeah, I would imagine the evolutionary pressure would make them stop doing that, Catherine. That was close, bro. You and the BMW up there. Yo, wait for the guy to turn lanes before you blaze past him. I figured out my landlady fucked up, Dave Jones. So I thought that, I asked if she had deleted the apartment listing before I showed anybody where I lived, and she said yes. But apparently she had it on another website and she forgot about it, so it was still public on that other website. And somebody found the apartment there. I imagine somebody who's completely mentally and emotionally healthy just decided, I'm gonna spend my day going through, I don't know, 2,000 or 3,000 apartment listings to bro, you thirsty? Go past. Go, 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 you thirsty fuck. Go, go. Go, go. Go, 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 go. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's with people. I don't know what makes somebody think that I would want to meet them after that, you know? It's like, so hypothetically speaking, let's say that a listing was left up, right? You'd have to look through a bunch of them. I mean, you have to spend a lot of time on that. So like, if it's just kind of awkward. It's like, I know that you spend 2 or 3 hours to try to figure out where I live, and now you want to know if I want to meet you? Hell no. It's like, it activates the same part of my brain that gets activated if somebody like said, I fapped to you, I'd like to meet you, you know? It's just, it's kind of weird. It's weird. I'm not a porn star. Porn stars go to conventions and they meet people that they know have fapped to them. And so it's a normal experience to them. But it's not for me, you know? It's not for me. I don't want to know if Paul Daniels faps to me. As he like codes the software. It's weird, you know? It's strange. Strange. I'll be honest, the amount of comments I got on that video saying you asked for it by trying to be famous, it really makes me want to sell out my audience. Like, I've never had a sponsorship on this channel. 10 years, I don't have a single sponsor. I want to go full Tunnel Bear, NordVPN, everything on everybody. I have never asked to be famous. I posted random videos of me yelling at the news and me fixing MacBook motherboards. If anybody, like if I told anybody in 2012, I'm going to be famous and owned by millions of people because I'm going to record myself fixing a MacBook, they would have said, yeah, fuck you. But mainly, I just reject the premise that like you're asking for it by, like you posted a video, so you're totally asking people to like figure out ways to send you creepy mail. And honestly, like just reading some of the comments in that video completely changed the way that I view an audience. Like 12 years, I don't have a single advertisement on this channel for somebody else's stuff. No NordVPN. Who is it? Morning Brew wanted to pay me $3,000 to show their newsletter. Like NordVPN wanted to give me $3,500 to show their shitty VPN service. Never took it. I'm at a point, it's like, oh, Audible? Oh, you know, car whatever? Cars and Go? Like, when I read those comments, it makes me just want to sell. I want to sell the audience for pennies when I read that stuff. I don't know how else to put it. It's like, fine, let me get you. Let me waste your time on advertising as much as humanly possible. All those fucks that say, Lewis, you're a millionaire. No, I would be a millionaire if I sold you people to fucking advertisers. It's fucking tempting, very tempting. Fuck NordVPN. Didn't they get hacked at some point? I just kind of wanted to play around and see what would happen. So I told, Steve responded to Morning Brew and said like, yeah, you know, we're open to it, but 3,000 is not doing it. It's like the max I've been authorized by them to talk to you for is 3,500. And it's like, hell no. Listen, if I'm gonna pop my cherry, it's gonna be for $10,000 minimum. Because I've never done advertising on this channel for any sponsor ever. You want me to pop my cherry for $3,500? My cherry is worth more than that. I still have my cherry at 33 years old. $3,500. I pay my accountant more than that in a year. That wouldn't even cover what I'm paying my CPA to deal with this bullshit audit. Never use I just got here when you have a rewind button in front of you. Yeah, like that's the thing. If I'm gonna sell out, at the very least 10K for a shout out. I don't even want to do it for 10K, to be honest with you. I'm considering it because I still have $38,000 in back rent debt at the store to pay. And business kind of took a shit in January. Semi shit in December, total shit in January. But yeah, $10,000. My cherry is worth 10K. It does, sir. What's wrong with yours? Water? Random boot looping? Car, that was a very aggressive pass. I think you could be more polite than that. Honestly, after reading the comments in that video, Harley, 100%. Because some of the comments with the most upvotes were people saying, you asked for this, you earned this. So I would, like, honestly, I think that reading the comments in that video really changed my perception of a good portion of the audience. I think I'd be completely okay with it. Like here, audience, advertisers, have fun. You think people should stalk me? You think I asked for people to stalk me? Fine. Let me turn you into bags of money. I'm serious, like, my mindset really changed after reading the comments in that thing. Candlelit dinner. Depends who. That's a riced out Honda right there. Hello, little... Is that a Honda? It sounds like a rice mobile. I'm very curious what that is. What is that? What is that? Rice mobile. I want to meet you. It actually sounds like a fart. That doesn't even sound... No, because like Steve has a Mercedes E350. I think it's a 2016 or 2015. It's before they made them. It's before they made them slow as shit. And the more recent E350s are really slow. But his is like vroom, vroom, vroom. It doesn't sound like a fart. He has the performance exhaust on his too. He went out of his way to get the performance exhaust installed, which is really loud, but it's loud in a healthy way. That sounds like somebody at Taco Bell, and like that somebody sped up the fart in the video of their Taco Bell. That's what that sounds like. Listen to that fart. See, if I open the window, can you hear that? Oh, he stopped. He stopped. Oh, here we go. Listen to that fart noise. Listen to that little fat fuck car. Oh my god, that sounds so funny. That sounds adorable. That sounds so cute. That is the cutest little farting piece of shit I've ever heard. I'm kind of curious what brand vehicle it is. I can't tell from here. I know you guys can't make that shit out from here. There's no way. Oh. Let's see, what kind of car is this? Can chat tell? You have about 5 pixels that you can... Can anybody here enhance? 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 Pretend you're Gil Grissom in CSI. What is that little fucker? I'm not gonna get closer. Going 70 miles an hour. You want me to have a 1-car following distance? Okay, I think I see an H. What is that little shit? Get back here. Go slower so I can follow you closer. Feel safe about it. Now it sounds like an airplane. Listen to this shit. Oh my god. Listen to that little lawnmower. It sounds like a lawnmower farting. Why would you make your car sound... Who would voluntarily make their car sound like that little piece of shit? What the fuck? It's not about people being poor. People go out of their way to make their car that. I know people who do that shit on purpose every single day. Alright, enough of this. I'm gonna try and pass this SUV on my right, and then we'll be done with this shit. Enhance! 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 Okay, here we go, baby. Here's our chance. Here's our chance. What is this? What is this? That is a Toyota. But I can't tell what type of Toyota it is. Fuck. Ah, well. So it's a Toyota. That was an adorable little car. Okay, you know what? I take it back and I apologize. That may actually have just been poverty. If that was a Civic and it had a little racing spoiler on it, then that would be funny. That's not funny because that person probably just can't afford a muffler. Nobody buys a 1999 Toyota Corolla to race it. I apologize. I take back my laughing. Usually, every time I see somebody that's passing everybody on the highway really fast and they have a little Civic and it's making the farting noise, they intentionally riced it. That person may not have actually intentionally riced it. That may just be somebody who's poor. I'm sorry. I hope that person is able to fix it soon, and I hope that they find some fortune, some good fortune. But to be clear, and it's showed up on your stream, there are people that go out of their way to make their car sound like that because they think it's cool. It's kind of like when people were putting spinners on their cars in the early 2000s. Anybody remember spinners? In like 2002, 2003, 2004? Like you had your Nextel's phone with your chirp chirp, your North Face jacket, your Newport cigarettes, and your spinners on your car. Steve's E350 has a really cool sound to the exhaust. When you smash the gas, it really does sound like it's singing. It's very cool. I like the sound of it. The problem with Steve's E350 is that if you're sitting in the back seat of the car, it really does sound like a subwoofer is just bursting 75 hertz into your head, and it's very annoying. He could put the old exhaust back on, but you lose speed and performance that way. It's not as annoying to him in the driver's seat, but it's really annoying if you're in the rear passenger seat. Why is it funny that the E350 shares a name with an econo van? Is that an economy van? I never thought that those were cheap. I just thought that they were cheap when people bought them used because they were old. I know a lot of people that buy the E350 vans and like the E250s, you know, they'll buy a 30-year-old van. Like Doug Stamper when he needs to murder Rachel in House of Cards. Spoiler! He bought an E350 that was like 2 years old. He got with I think 20,000 miles on it for somewhere around $25,000. Very jealous. He is an expert bargainer. He really is. Because I'm just thinking, like, he shows up to work and I'm like, what is Steve doing in a Mercedes? He's the cheapest person I know. Oh, you got it because you got it for the price of a Toyota Corolla, you fuck. And it's like, there you... No, and he's an amazing bargainer. He's a very skilled man when it comes to those things. I respect his skill set and his character. He has a patience that you wouldn't believe. You would sell your own mother to him if you had to sit with him in a room for 10 or 15 minutes. Somehow he'd convince you that it was a good deal. That's the thing. This thing had no issues. All he's ever had to get done on it is oil changes. Oil changes and tires in like 4 years. Lucky bastard. Honestly, Autopilot's not that bad. It's better now than it was when I got the car. I'll give it that. It's been like 5 or 7 software updates since I got this car. You'd hope that they would have learned that. People like Sunny beta tested it for the rest of us. SJ, I don't think that I would go to the manufacturer to have them do it. I'd most likely go to Rich. There's no way in hell I'm taking this car in for service there. Like, even for my regular checkups, I'd literally rather pay the people that Rich has working at his garage than go anywhere else. So far, we haven't had to get off at any exits yet. We're 5 miles from the next exit. But what I really, I appreciate that Autopilot hasn't done anything stupid. We haven't asked it to do anything, that's really requiring a lot of the vehicle, but it hasn't done anything stupid. What are your thoughts so far on on its performance? Has it done anything stupid? That's gonna suck, sir. That doesn't sound like a fun data recovery. Storm Spark, on those roads I notice when you get to a left-only lane, sometimes it thinks that it can actually use that lane and it ends up on the wrong side of a two-way road. Here, you have a little bit more latitude because you don't have to worry about that. I'll give this gentleman a little bit more room to merge out of my way. That's me making the turn, me telling the car to make the turn. The car made the turn. Exit the passing lane, once I'm in front of him by a good margin. Alright. Here we go. The car got a little confused. Okay, the car is confused because it sees that there is a police car ahead. So it thinks that it should slow down considerably more than it should be slowing down because it's Oh shit! You're a smart car! You're saying go slower because the policeman is over there so he doesn't ticket you. You're a good little meme car. Wow. It said slow down, emergency lights. It actually saw the cop and said let's slow down so we don't get in trouble. Good little meme car. Good little meme car. You don't want me to get a ticket. That's beautiful. Hello, Monseglum. I stopped using Waze. Waze wanted me to... I was traveling to see my stepmom in Wisconsin, and I was driving through Indiana, and it took me off of the interstate and told me to cut through Gary, Indiana to save some time. Needless to say, after getting that advice from Waze, I'm never using Waze again. Well, there's no such thing as getting a ticket for something the car did. Because if I see the car's about to do something stupid, I take over. And I've done that on stream before, where I thought it was not able to take a turn properly, or it was getting scared. Like, that's what you're for. You're its babysitter, you know? You know, I really wonder, think about it. This is going to be a really large detour off of the way that we think about society right now. But I want you to think about this seriously. The car computer is kind of like a toddler. So I can't just say the toddler did it, I didn't do it, so I shouldn't go to prison. No, if the toddler controlling my car does something stupid and I don't stop it, I still go to prison. What if, big what if a kid does a school shooting, the parents go to prison? Think about it. If you raise your kid in a sociopathic household and you abuse him or you treat him like shit, or you're a completely absent parent, and then your kid winds up shooting up a school or a church, the parents are also on trial in addition to the kid, and the parents go to prison. I think if you did that, school shootings would stop happening in the United States. Not yet, JP. Wait, no, I'm being an idiot. That was stupid. Trust the vehicle. Trust the vehicle. The vehicle knows. Okay, I got scared. I turned off autopilot because I prefer to how do I put this? I prefer to hug the other side of the lane when there's a giant truck next to me. Also, that was... Oh, that's lame. Okay, I took the wrong exit. Can't blame autopilot for that one. Can I blame Navigate on autopilot for that? It didn't tell me to merge into the other lane. Oh well. I'll take it on the chin for that. You know what? If somebody wants to call me an Elon fanboy, that's fine. I'll take it on the chin for that. I'm not sure if that was me or Navigate on autopilot, so I will take it on the chin for that. I'm not going to count that as a demerit. You're asking very tribalistic, simplistic questions, Riyadh. I would challenge you to ask specific questions. I mean, I've put out enough information for you to have a general idea of my viewpoints.
Now turn left onto Prescott Avenue.
Okay, you gonna stop for the stop sign? Can I trust you, little mofo? Come here. That's promising, Felix. I had an intersection like this the other day where somebody did not have headlights on at nighttime and they went through. So I'm very careful, and I look very, very carefully to see if I'm about to get owned by somebody who doesn't have their headlights on. Because that sucks.
Turn right to take the Interstate 91 north ramp toward Hartford.
Don't get off at the wrong exit. Don't you hit a deer either, you mean.
Now turn right to take the Interstate 91 North Ramp.
Valet is a useless feature. If I'm afraid that somebody's going to steal my car, I just don't give it to them. You really think that somebody's not going to steal your car just because the onboard navigation doesn't work? Like, oh crap, I have to use my phone to figure out where to go. It's hard for me to really use terms like that, Stormspark. It wouldn't be an objective evaluation because I love every car that I wind up with. Even that rental Nissan Sentra that almost killed me. I named it. I named him Little Lawnmower. They do it every now and then, but I don't see them doing it in every case. I think parents should get charged with something every single time a school shooting happens. Little Lawnmower was fast. Lawnmower fucked. I would consider it, Alan, but at the end of the day, I'm allowed to disagree with people. Stormspark, what makes that the case? I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm just not really a car person, so I don't keep up with it enough to know. Stealing a Tesla seems like it would be pretty retarded. It's very, very simple for you to tell where it is all the time. Like, you open an app on your phone and you know where it is. You know? He's a billionaire, Sonny. I'm sure he has better things to do than look at that. That's evil, JP. That's absolutely evil. I don't want to pass you on the right. I don't really feel like passing you, but you're going 5 miles an hour under the speed limit, so that must end. It would be funny, JP. Get out of that blind spot, little meme car. You don't want to be in the blind spot of a truck, meme car. You will get crushed. No, we're not turning yet. Once we're in front of the truck, never assume that he can actually see you. Don't assume that other people can see you, meme car. Never assume they see you. Storm Spark, I'm sure they're anti in other ways. Hello, Harry. How are you? They must be home alone. What do I need to edit? Why do I need to edit something? I don't need to do anything. I need to keep my eye paid attention to what meme car is doing. Do you really bothered that much by the word shitty that you're claiming I need to edit my title? Seriously? Really? Like, that's the actual point of the video. Were you traumatized by scat porn as a child? Did you spend too much time reading coprophilia.info? Hell no, Dash. Oh, I get it. I spelled it wrong. My bad. I'm sorry, JT. I thought you were one of those people that says, Lewis, I can't watch your channel anymore if you curse. I apologize. I responded to you inappropriately. I'm very sorry. That was wrong of me. My apologies, sir. I can hear that little flap has frozen shut again. This is the point at which my heat would have turned off without the latest update. Oh, I'm missing the word need. Boo. It's on the outside, ghetto wagon. There's a flap for air. Tailgate more, mofo. I don't get how people have the balls to drink and drive. I'm not talking about getting caught by the police or anything like that. Fuck that. I'm talking about actually, like, entering a 4,000 or 3,000 pound box of metal and going 70 miles an hour when you're wasted. Like, that just seems like such a Darwin award. Don't get me wrong, getting drunk is fun. I love getting wasted. It's just like getting in a car like that, no. I like life. I don't hate myself. Maybe it's a suicidal thing, I don't know. I don't hate my life enough to want to kill myself. I don't think I'm gonna do a board repair while drunk. Maybe I'll challenge Paul to do one. Exit 28 is closed. Whoa. Fuck you. You see what you're doing?
In 1 mile, take the US 5 north exit on the left.
Point 3. Point 2. Point 1.
Now take the US 5 north exit on the left.
Where do you think you're going, meme car? Okay, get away from this lunatic. Let the lunatic go. That's that Doug Stamper van over there. He's got Rachel in the car. He's chasing Rachel. Look at that temporary license plate duct taped. That's a Doug Stamper van right there. Look at Doug Stamper go. He's like, I'm not letting her get away. Bro, what are you doing? You tailgating cunt. Okay, it's kind of fucking up a lot over here. It keeps phantom braking. You can't see that because I'm correcting it. This is hysterical. So I have people tailgating me even though I'm going 15 miles an hour over the speed limit, and while I'm being tailgated, it's phantom braking with nobody in front of me. That's fucked up. That's not cool, Tesla. That's not cool. That is not cool. Not cool. Not cool. You're being a meme. Are you a map Karen? Oh, you're being a map Karen, aren't you? I know a better route than you. Why would you drive this way when you can drive my way? Because I'm letting a computer drive for me, that's why. Now, a better question is, why would you have a computer drive for you?
Left to stay on Interstate 84 east toward Boston.
Sonny asked me the other day, why would you drive all the way around Manhattan to save $10.80? Because I'm cheap. New England Donor Services. I don't need a car with a kidney in it driving next to me. That's kind of bad karma. Oh yeah, it did. You're gonna hear it say that again.
Now keep left to stay on Interstate 84 east.
Damn it. It didn't say where it's going. When I don't have a plan for that hyper. There is no plan. Stop trying to put me down to a plan. I have no plan. When I buy a house, Paul Daniels is driving. This is his code. Wouldn't you like me to turn the radio on so I get a copyright strike? Have my three bucks taken away from me. Sorry, Hyperhorse. That's an excellent question, Harry. Honestly, there's a bunch of people that you should probably ask that to that are probably people who know how to take care of their vehicles. It's really about time that I bring this in for an inspection. I've done like about 14,000 miles on it at this point. I would like to bring this over to Rich's shop to have him take a look. I enjoy heavy metal. I could enjoy some Iced Earth from time to time. Dream Evil. Not heard much Devin Townsend. I like Opeth a lot. Opeth is really cool. I enjoy Opeth. I love Tori Amos. I got to see her in concert 4 years ago. My girlfriend got me tickets for my birthday. I was so happy. She knew exactly what I wanted for my birthday. Tori Amos went to Boston. Oh, it was great. What a concert. I didn't have it in me to stay for the meet-up afterwards. I didn't want to be one of those creepy fans. But I thoroughly enjoyed that concert. Little Earthquakes is such an amazing album. Not the Red Baron is also an amazing song. Very good. Quality song. Oreo is doing very well for himself. Not the Red Baron is amazing. Baker Baker as well. Is it worth getting a copyright strike? I think it probably is. Have some Tory on. Ground, I am not a fanboy. I've never tried comma AI. I tend to have a really bad impression for things, and this is completely irrational, but when they use stupid domain names, if you use something that's not org, com, or net, I tend to have an immediate bad impression of you. Like if you use some sort of weird domain name. It's like when millennials started taking the vowels out of things. Like, I like Repair Shopper as software, but why can't it just be Repair Shop software? Why is it Repair Shopper? Shopper. It's weird. But I have not tried it. Yeah, but they have access to .co.uk and all that other shit, or like .co.nz or .ca. There are tons of countries out there where you don't have to have a meme domain name. My next car be electric. Yes, I'm hoping that by the if I want to get at least 10 years out of this thing. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of this for 10 years, and when I imagine that the next car that I get that's electric will be from another company. I'm hoping that in 10 years, America has a charging network that's more than the... Right now, you really get two choices. You get to use the urinals of Electrify America and EVgo and ChargePoint, or you can use Tesla's supercharger network, which actually works. And I really, really badly hope that once this car is done for, that everybody else is kind of caught up and has a real charging network. But yeah, I'm okay with... My next car would be electric. I can't see myself going back to gas. It's just... It feels like you're stepping into a time machine of 300 years ago. It feels like you're driving. I'm not even talking about the screen or the autopilot or any of that. Like, forget about autopilot, forget about a fucking screen or any of that stupid hipster shit for a moment. It just the fact that it doesn't keep going, trying to go. Auto lane, seriously? Okay, auto lane change doesn't work anymore. Great. You piece of shit. Oh, there we go. But it's just like you don't have this sound of this thing that's vibrating in the front of your car. It doesn't try to go when you take your foot off the brake for no good reason. Like it's like this is what driving a car should be. It's just it needs to be made cheaper. Charging stations need to be made more available. The battery technology needs to not suck so that I can actually get normal everyday people to justify adopting this thing. You can't... I have my hand on the wheel because I don't trust Elon. But I'm not really doing the driving. Someone wanted to see how fast it changes lanes. So this is with Autopilot. When will Erica be back? That's an excellent question. You're welcome to go to her channel and ask her. YouTube.com/Cinevision. That's a lane change. Yeah, if you turn the signal, it jumps over a lane. I don't have any favorite everyday shoes. I don't really like the shoes that I have now. Open box set of Skechers. I don't like Nike as a company, but I get a good amount of their shoes because there are a lot of them that wind up getting sold because like they don't have the box for them or something, or they were like a store model, so it's cheaper. I don't like Nike as a company, but if they're gonna sell something at a stupidly low price just because somebody else wore it once. Stormspark, you're responding to pseudoscience copium. You'll never win, because there's an incentive structure for people to believe bullshit. You have to attack the incentive structure. You can't actually attack at the level of the facts or the arguments. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. You can never engage at the higher level of the facts and the argument. You have to engage at the lower level, which is essentially what incentivizes people to want to believe in, or like what incentivizes the belief in copium. And like, so usually if you go at that level, you can actually level with someone and get somewhere. But you have to engage it, like, what encouraged someone to believe bullshit? Ryo, you know that's bullshit. When you say 100 years, you're being fundamentally disingenuous. How many companies were actually putting out real viable options for electric vehicles in 1960? Thank you for being parked on the side of the road without your lights or your hazards on. I'm sure we all appreciate that. I will likely never take a look at Comment.ai because this is the vehicle I drive. I would have to purchase another vehicle in order to try it, and I don't think purchasing another vehicle in order to try somebody's autopilot system is a good use of my money or my time. I could look at their website, but at the end of the day, looking at their website wouldn't really do much. Also, they have a hipster domain name. But at the end of the day, I'm just giving them shit for the hipster domain name. I'm like if I could just flash it onto this car, then sure. But I don't believe that I can just flash it onto this vehicle in an easy way. Also, the autopilot on this car does what I need. Like, I really have no reason to flash some different autopilot. Is it better than this? I mean, if it's better than this, I would consider it, but I have my doubt. You're arguing against Cope, Stormspark. Why are you going slower than me in a passing lane? Why would you go below the speed limit in a passing lane and stay there? Ryo, that's... You keep posting Cope instead. We live in a free country. You're welcome to go below the speed limit in the left lane. The guy with Ryo in his name. I don't know how you read it, but Ryo something. "17 miles until Worcester, otherwise known as Worcester to weird people from Massachusetts." It honestly doesn't really matter if he goes slow in the left lane here because there's nobody on the road. Like, behind me, there's nobody on the road for at least a half a mile. Worcester. Worcester. Oh no. We have more coke. Deplorical comes to here with more coke. I can't fuck with that whole, like, carbon emissions are actually good shit. Next, what are you gonna tell me? That it's food for trees, so it's good, right? Oh, man. I can't fuck with you. I don't know. I've learned enough from New York City to realize I'm not a progressive or a liberal. But, like, But then I go to the other side and it's like, climate change isn't real. It's a conspiracy that was created by blah, blah, blah. And it's like, fuck me, bro. Fuck me. I am politically homeless. I am politically homeless. I don't really care if somebody who's really good at doing one thing laughs at something else. I honestly don't care. There's a reason I'm not answering that question, and I would really... And you keep spamming it, so you gotta go away for a while. I'm sorry. Spam really annoys me. Okay. Maybe it's because it's actually being read to me. When you say the safest, I think you're going a little bit overboard there. I would not say that they're the safest cars on the road. I'm pretty sure if I made your body 0.1% cyanide that you'd be dead. That's a really, really dumb way to go for an own, my friend. That's not smart. That's not being smart, sir. There are many different responses I could give to that, but I will stick with. If you apply that to cyanide inside of you, it is actually still a problem. Doesn't matter. It's the fucking principle. Your principle is retarded. It's only 0.1%. Why does it matter? That's a retarded principle. That's a retarded thesis. Warming isn't just an issue because of heat itself. The heat represents energy. When you put energy out there, you're going to cause some sort of chain reaction of some sort. If you release too much, you get chain reactions that do all sorts of weird shit that we're not necessarily prepared for. I honestly can't tell you what they are, but I don't want to find out. I don't really care in normalized audio. I'm pretty sure that they've all unsubscribed by now. I'm actually confident that they've unsubscribed by now. John, what Tesla does there, which is very, very manipulative, is what they do is they say, look, we have the best rating on this from this particular organization on crash testing. But what they don't say is that many other brands of vehicles also got identical ratings. So they'll make it so Tesla in their marketing will make it sound like they have a better rating than every other vehicle on the road, when in reality their ratings actually match certain other vehicles on the road. I forget if it was IIHS or the NHTSA that actually sought to get Tesla in trouble with the government for this. Because they were using the data in a misleading way. Just because they have a high score doesn't mean that that high score has not been achieved by any other vehicle manufacturer, nor does it necessarily translate into a better result on the road. Now, yo, you're a fucking retard. Okay, I've already said 3 times I have a text-to-voice thing in my ear. Now you're just trolling. Get the fuck out of here. You've gone from giving retarded arguments to just being an idiot. Just get the fuck out of here. You're gone. Bye-bye. Fuck you, you dumb fuck. Alright, next. Where was that? So what Tesla does when they say this is the safest is they say we have a rating. We have a rating, but other cars have this fucking rating. Even though they have this exact same rating, we're going to pretend that we're the safest. Now, having a larger crumple zone most certainly makes them a safer option. They have built their car in a very safe way, and I give them credit for that. But they can't just take what they know, and they can't just take that and be happy and run with it. They have to lie. And that's what pisses me off about Tesla and Elon in general. They can't just be happy to be ahead. They always have to go the extra step and be misleading or lie about something. And it pisses me off. I communicate with my employees via a baseball bat. It's a very old-fashioned Italian way of communicating with people. I also use my hands a lot. And yes, for the dumb troll, for the last time, this here is an earbud. And the earbud reads your chat. This here is a ThinkPad. And the ThinkPad is open in the passenger seat at all times to read your chat. So virtue signal somewhere else, you climate change denying dumb fuck. It's only 0.1%. It is not a problem. I look forward to injecting you with cyanide. It's gonna be fun, sir. Maybe I'll put 0.1% smallpox inside of you too. I'm sure that'll be great too. It's disgusting when you see virtue signaling coming from people that are on the right politically, because they always accuse the other side of virtue signaling, so it's really disgusting when they do it. More so because they've complained about it for years. It's like you complain about one side of the political aisle virtue signaling, and then you virtue signal in a fucking chat to 200 people. Anyway. I am a very calm and happy man. I can call somebody a dumb fuck while being calm. You may be able, depending on the country you're in, you may be able to ding me for hate speech because I used the word retard on somebody. Oh man, that's sad. It does drive me fucking crazy, which is why I take my earbud out from time to time, and then just pay attention to the road and rant, and then put it back on later. These are not bad headlights. Yeah, this is headlights. If you want to see what high beams looks like, since there's no other traffic around me, this is high beams. See high beams? High beams off. You actually can almost not... It's really weird. With the phone, you actually can't see it. It makes a very clear difference. High beam? No high beam. High beam? No high beam. You can't really tell with a phone, but it's very clearly visible to me. Guy has his hazards on over there. I hope he gets better soon. I've never peed on the highway before. Holy crap, it's 8 degrees outside. Bro. Eight degrees Fahrenheit in good old Sturbridge, Massachusetts. Have you ever owned more than a car your parents bought you? My parents never bought me a car. I didn't have a driver's license until I was 32. Proper way to pronounce Massachusetts? That's a good question. I got bent over because they rang me up as going through a red light. In 2018, I pedaled through a red light.
In 1 mile.
In Jewish Williamsburg too. That's a neighborhood that nobody, like literally none of the pedestrians there even acknowledge the red lights exist. But they wrote me up as going through a red light in a car, and this was a pedal bike. It didn't even have a motor on it. So the insurance company said you went through a red light in a car, and I asked them what kind of car was I in. Anyway, I wound up changing insurance companies to an insurance company that doesn't suck. But what got me is that they changed the price on me after I signed up. So they had my driver's license number, my social security number, they had all this shit. And they gave me an improper quote anyway, which is a really shitty thing to do. But that's Geico for you. Never again. Fuck Geico. What? Fuck you. You dumbass autopilot. That was really stupid. It didn't do that horribly. Oh, there's a place for lease in that building to my left. That's nice to know. It's a green light. Why is Autopilot stopping for a green light? Bro, it's green. It's green. You can go, you dumb shit. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Green lights cause global warming. Yep. Colorblind meme car. Totally colorblind meme car. Whoa. Okay, not again. Okay, fuck you. I'm taking over. You fucking stop for green lights, you dumb shit. How the hell did this thing ever go through a red light? It doesn't even go through green lights. I'm speechless. I'm actually speechless. This shit stops at green lights. See, maybe that's why it went through a red light and killed somebody. It's got its colors mixed up. Somebody missed a comma somewhere. I'm sure you just gotta put a semicolon somewhere. I wonder if that light was red, would it have gone through it? I'm very curious. That would be funny if it goes through red lights and stops at green ones. Maybe nobody checked that, you know? They never check to make sure the car works when it's cold outside, so maybe they forgot to check that. Sure, it's just a semicolon somewhere. Slowing down for the police, I give the car credit for. It's trying to save me a ticket. There's a psychic to my left. We're in a strange part of Massachusetts. It's a green light. Let's see what it does for the green light. Okay. Oh, navigate on autopilot. Let's see what it does at a green light. Bro. Now I get why it stops at greens and went through the red. It makes total sense to me why that person is getting in trouble for manslaughter. Now I get it. Okay, look, this one's gonna be red. Let's see what it does. Okay. Okay, it's a red light. I got my foot hovering the brake. Okay, to be fair, look, hey, it does stop for both red and green lights. So I will give it that. It stopped for a red and it stopped for a green. But it is kind of weird that it stops for green and then it doesn't go. Like, I have to tell it to go. I have to put my foot on the accelerator or it doesn't go. So my car seems to be on the safe side. It seems like that dude who went through a red light and got fucked, he must be, how do I put this? His car must have a semicolon where it shouldn't be a semicolon on the code somewhere. If you know what I'm saying. Oh my god. Okay, fuck you, Autopilot. We're just going around you now. You're being stupid, Autopilot. You're being very stupid. I'm driving on my own. This truck is a little bit too close for comfort over the line. I don't like that. I'm gonna let you go. Okay. Yeah, it just started slowing down for no good reason. That's a little too close to the truck, Autopilot. I don't like that. Don't be that close to the truck. I'd rather you go a little bit over that lane marker than be that close to a truck that's kind of going over his lane marker. Mega truck. Alright, we got another traffic light ahead. Time to redeem yourself, little meme car. Let's see what you do to you. Oh, you're gonna stop at a green light. My foot is on the accelerator. Cruise control will not brake when your foot is on the accelerator. Yes, but you are braking for a green light. You nub. You nub. It's 9 degrees Fahrenheit outside. That's up to you, Shay. It's for you to decide. I just record what it does. No, fuck off. I'm putting my foot on the accelerator. It's green. If there's any time to go, it's when it's green, you little meme. No. No. No, you're not. No, bad. Don't beep. That's a green light. You go through green lights. Hell, you go through red lights. You should definitely go through a green one. I've never done the entire trip with Autopilot, so this is kind of freaky. I really do feel like I'm trusting a toddler with my life here. Look, it's a John Deere dealership. Little meme car, it's time to crash. Attack meme car. Toss some lithium cells at him. Okay, red light. Let's see what it does. Foot hovering the brake. Red light, red light, red light, red light, and... Okay, this is a tough one because you got a green arrow but a red light. How the fuck does this little shitty 720p camera tell that the green light is left and the red light is the one that counts for me? I gotta give it credit for that. Either way, it wouldn't have gone at the green anyway, so I don't know why I'm even giving it credit. No? Bro, you fucking... Oh, never mind. It's 2 lanes. Okay. 2 lanes. Vroom. Road closed. Rather be safe than sorry. Rather be safe than sorry. Oxford Auto Sales. It's interesting because the east side of Massachusetts looks like a vibrant city, and the west side of Massachusetts seems like a hill. It's like a town. It has that feeling of a town on a hill, for lack of a better way to put it. Look at you stopping at a red light, you little meme car. Let's see. Will you go now that it's green? Of course not. Hey. Don't be an idiot, meme car. That's stupid. It confused itself. It had a giant red thing pop up on the screen for no reason. There was nothing in front of me. You guys saw that, right? There was nothing in front of me, or behind me, or to the left of me, or to the right of me. It just got scared, and it wanted to be held. It got scared and it wanted to be held. It needed to be held. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes Autopilot gets scared and it needs somebody to hold it tight. Ball it discreetly. Sometimes it needs to be balled. Every now and then it needs to be balled discreetly. It's a green light, you dumbass. Go through the green. My God, nobody's taught you colors yet, have they, meme car? No. I know you want to break.
In 1 mile, take the ramp on the right toward Interstate 290 East. Worcester.
Worcester. It's Worcester. We're going to war. Worcester. Against Cester the Molester. What is this Worcester shit? Not again with the stopping at the green, bro. Dude, I'm gonna smack you every time you beep. Bad meme car. Bad meme car. Bad meme car. I don't believe in hitting children, but I will smack you. I will smack you, meme car. I'll smack some sense into you.
Now take the ramp on the right toward Interstate 290 East.
Worcester. 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 Okay, meme car. Let's see what you got. Behave, meme car. Behave. Exit 19 and 20. Exit. Oh, we got a heat wave. It's 10 degrees now. It's 10 degrees, baby. Heat wave. Don't ask creepy questions, Tails. I'm serious. Like, some of these things just get too creepy. Like, that's a really creepy question. truck, run. Maybe, Alex, maybe. A fair assessment, Tom. Very fair assessment. Very fair assessment. Some shitty Android phone toasted vehicle. And AT&T. This stream is brought to you by AT&T. Look at us go. Go vroom. Let them merge. Give them some space. Dude, fuck you. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was complete phantom braking. That was horrible phantom braking. I actually went to move out of the way of the other vehicles to let them merge, and Autopilot still got scared shitless and just stopped. Some bullshit right there. Autopilot has a tendency to get scared when other cars are merging. But that's dangerous. Like, if there's somebody behind me, they're gonna smash into me. If they're following me with a less than like 3-car following distance, they are smashing into the car if I didn't notice that quickly enough. Boo. Boo! Not nice, Autopilot. Okay, can I trust you? Can I trust you? Little meme car. You gonna behave? Okay. I trust you. Good meme car. We are now in Worcester, Massachusetts. Worcester. I expect not random phantom braking, Outseeker, and I think that's reasonable. Phantom braking is a great way to throw up your lunch. Worcester. I'm gonna piss off all the natives. I thoroughly enjoy pissing off the natives by calling this place Worcester. There's a gentleman with a trailer. Hello, gentleman with a trailer. That's not very nice, Autopilot. Very dangerous. Worcester. Worcester the molester. It did. It did try to merge into a blind spot. Not very smart, but it claims it needed to follow the route. But there's enough time to follow that route that it could have merged a little later. I think over there it was prioritizing following the route over merging into a blind spot, which I personally disagree with. But it really is one of those questions, like, you have multiple priorities, different things you can do depending on your priorities. When driving, you're always dealing with a list of priorities. Which one do you prioritize more? And how does it choose? I'm very careful because sometimes I've seen videos online of it crashing into those dividers at 70 or 80 miles an hour. So I'm always like clenching my teeth with my foot on the brake and the steering wheel when I see it going near a divider. But it didn't do anything weird. Also, it used to get confused when navigating that, but it was able to take that lane change. It was able to make all the necessary lane changes just fine. It used to get confused at those points like that. So maybe it's learning something.
Now keep left to stay on Interstate 190 North.
Let's see what it is. Hey, you fuck. Don't you beep at me. Don't you beep at me. Oh, it had that problem with me 4 months ago. I actually have it on stream where it was trying to take an exit and it went like left, right, left, right, left, right, and then it got confused and I took over. Three, two, one. Yeah, the merging into another car's blind spot was pretty stupid of it. And again, it had more than enough time to wait. But it didn't want to wait. I think to the car, it saw that there was an uncertainty. I don't know when I will be able to merge without being in his blind spot, but I do know I need to get out of that exit. And I prioritized getting off at its exit more than waiting for there to be a better chance to turn. And that's a big part of a problem. Whoa. Why would you just turn the turn signal on for? You have 18 miles to go on this road. Why would you do that? Yo, that just scared the fuck out of me. It turned the turn signal on right as it was going into close to a divider. It's like, no, that's not your exit. You are not smashing into the divider. Nice try. Shut up. Why are you going below the speed limit? Oh, you see the cop in front of me. Bro, if you go that much below the speed limit, it's suspicious. Oh, shut up, meme car. It was trying to do 30 miles an hour in a 30 and a 65. Come on, bro. He's gonna fucking ticket me just for screwing with him at that point. Yo, it saw the emergency lights and it decided to go slower than the fucking speed limit. Get out of here. You can't go below the speed limit, you dumb shit. You're supposed to go the speed limit when going past a cop. If the cop sees that you have your brakes on, meme car, he's going to assume that you were doing something wrong, and then he's going to pull you over for trying to trick him. You have to understand, little meme car. It's not just about going below the speed limit. But I appreciate you trying to keep me from getting a ticket. Or a good meme car. That's the thing, Alor. It did not do that. It didn't do that. It didn't move to the left lane. It just decided to slow down in the lane that it was in. I personally, when I see somebody on the shoulder of the road, I want to be as far away from them as possible. I would move away into a different lane. But it is what it is. It's early. It's 2022. We have until 2040 until full self-driving actually works and gets released to people. So, you know, he's got 18 years to get this to work. I genuinely believe the battery will be dead on this car before that happens. I don't even mean dead by like it only has 40 or 80 miles left. I mean the battery will actually be 100% dead before we get to a point where full self-driving actually works. Hello. Look at how fast you're going. You're a fast meme car. Who is a fast meme car? Past that Dodge Ram Mega truck. Good little meme. You passed the Mega truck. Good meme. You're a good. Ah, dead deer, gross. Don't trust Autopilot when going around a car with its hazards on. I don't trust that the person is going to be not going to be walking around the road without a high visibility vest on. If they are, I want to be able to swerve away from them into the passing lane. Because people hit the deer. That little Toyota hybrid is running. That Toyota fucks. It fucks hard. Run, little meme. Chase that Toyota. It fucks. You are a fast little meme. You're a meme, that's what you are. I'm not getting beat by a Toyota. Watch. If I wanted to, like 3, 2, 1, 0. Like again, if I wanted to. Catching up is pretty simple. Now, granted, that Toyota's going faster than I think any Prius ever should go. I'm surprised the Prius even has that as a fucking top speed, but it does. That's kind of strange. Anyway. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That's not autopilot friendly. This car fucks. Bro, you fuck hard, little Tesla. You fuck hard, little meme. I'll give you that. He's going for it. He's going in the passing lane. He's going for it. Holy shit, that little Prius is gonna do it. Yo, I believe in you. Come on. Pass the meme. Pass the meme. You can do it! Yeah, you can't pass the meme. This is the slow one too. They make a performance version of this car, but it's like $8,000 or $10,000 more just to make it mildly faster. I see no point in paying $8,000 or $10,000 for it to be mildly faster. That just doesn't seem like a good return on investment to me. This is way faster than I should ever have. Like this car is faster than I should ever be allowed access to. By far. I don't get what compels people to buy the performance version of this car. You spend $8,000 extra. You lose 35 miles of range. So it's actually a downgrade in range. Your range is downgraded. It's 8,000 more expensive. Just so you have like what? 8.8 seconds faster 0 to 60? Like really? And trust me, this is fast enough. I wasn't even doing full throttle to catch up to that Prius. That's the thing. There was still quite a bit more throttle left if I wanted. If I wanted to catch up to that car faster, I could. I just don't want to get arrested. I know the speed limit. I know how far over it you can go before they put you in prison, and that's that. Like, I see people in New York City with a performance version of the Model Y or 3. It's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? You can't, the speed limit here is 25 miles an hour. You go on the highway and the speed limit is 40. When the fuck are you going to use that 0 to 60 in 3 seconds versus 4 seconds? Tell me how you're going to use that when you drive around Bed-Stuy or Bushwick. Like, really? Really? You're using that there? Like, again, you live in Montana, fine, I get it. Again, don't get me wrong, it's not what I would choose as an investment. It's not what I would choose, but like, what are you doing in Manhattan with that shit? I'll see people parked on a Manhattan street with a performance version of the car instead of the range version. It's such a waste. You're never going to use that acceleration. It's impossible. Every now and then when I decide I want to try to pass somebody, I'm never doing like pedal to the floor anyway. I can only imagine what it would be like passing somebody with the pedal all the way to the floor. But like that would probably I would probably be scared if I did that. I guess cutting people off is a good use of it, but you could cut people off very well with this vehicle. You have more than enough power to cut somebody off in the normal version of the 3. Or this is the long-range version of the 3. Holy shit, JP. You have an imposter. There's a second JP in this stream. There's Florida Man JP, and then there's... I don't know who this guy is, JP. But he doesn't seem like he's a Florida man. Yeah, we have a JP already. You gotta change your name. We've had a JP in this chat for 4.5 years now, so you gotta change your name, buddy. That's not cool to be an imposter of the original JP. Come on, pass this truck so I can get into the other lane. Gotta get in the other lane. Come on, pass the truck, pass the truck. Alright.
In 1 mile, take the 11th Avenue exit on the right.
Bro. Come on. Okay, take the exit. No. There's no way in hell you turned on the turn signal with the intention of taking that exit, which is like 30 feet away at 60 miles an hour. No way. You heard that. It turned on the turn signal for a moment. It was this close to turning on the turn signal. You mad car. You actually thought you were going to take that exit. Are you fucking kidding me? You would have gotten smashed into a divider so quickly. No, you wouldn't have, because I would have noticed it and stopped you, but you would have tried to do that, wouldn't you, meme car? I'm driving a midlife crisis. It's ahead of schedule, but still.
Now take the Abbott Avenue exit on the right.
Okay, autopilot fucked up. It got scared and turned off. Nice. Nice. You got scared. It's okay. Hey, you got a little nervous. It is what it is. I wish you would have told me you got nervous earlier so I could have started braking regeneratively rather than using the pedal. Sure, your little safety app is going to try to ding me for that, even though you didn't tell me that you were going to get scared, autopilot. That little noise, dun dun dun, it's when it turns off navigate on autopilot because it gets scared. Sometimes it gets scared. It's okay. I will do the drive for the end. Little meme. You small meme. You tiny infectious meme. So we're dangerously close to where I saw that Hang Fauci banner. There's a Hang Fauci banner and then a giant Fire Fauci banner with a big picture of him like stabbing somebody with a vaccine. This is a hill and goat kind of town here. This is more of a... You get to see a little bit of the eccentricity of the human species out here. I'm not saying I couldn't use a little bit of that. A little bit of eccentricity can go a long way towards helping one relax.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Water Street.
500 feet.
Now turn left onto Water Street.
Take a look. Is there anybody there without their headlights on? Nobody hiding. I don't trust that shit. I figure somebody's gonna have their headlights on. My pills just fell out of the bag they're in. That's what you just heard rattle out of there.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Bemis Road.
I need your little pills. Hope you stay there. Don't you hide. I can't look for you right now, little pill.
Now turn right onto Bemis Road.
Nobody hiding over here. Meme? My light fixture is squeaking. Appleseed business machines. Appleseed. Bro, where in the mountains? I imagine we're gonna see a goat soon. We're up there. This is where they got the goats. Rich Rebuilds is the one that was, he was like tongue-in-cheek making fun of somebody he was with who's from this part by saying this is where the hill and the goat people are.
Onto John Fitch Highway. Now bear right onto John Fitch Highway.
John Fitch. Get back in the bag, pills. I need you for later. This is a classic New England road right here. Bum, 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 bum. Still better than New York roads, but classic New England road. I have a feeling I'm going to have to screw something back into that light fixture before I can use it. Call it a hunch, but based on the sound I'm hearing from it, something tells me that I'm going to have to screw that thing back together before I can use it. Fitchburg Car Wash. I could wash my car. I don't think it would be a good idea to wash my car, given that it's 7 degrees up here. Probably have an icicle falling off of it before it's done. We are open 8 to 8. Look at that. There's a liquor store. If only I wasn't driving. If only you were able to drive for me, little meme. If I could trust you, then I'd be able to drink while driving. But I can't trust you because you're still a toddler. The speed limit may be 30 miles an hour, but we could still have some fun going 0 to 30 in 2 seconds. Yeah, that light fixture squeaking is honestly starting to get really annoying. I really hope I have a wrench in the new place. If I forgot to bring a wrench and a tool set, I'm gonna be pissed. I probably did. It's gonna drive me nuts. Damn it, pills! Don't get it twisted. The day will come when the car is good enough that you could be wasted and have it just drive you someplace. Again, we're probably looking at like 2070, 2080, 2100, but the day will come. I mean, you're allowed to get drunk and go on a bus, right? You can get drunk and go on a train. Someday, this technology will be good enough that you could be completely wasted and get in the car and type in a destination and it'll take you there. Again, it's probably 2080 or 2100 that day will come, but that day will come. Right now, I'm sober and the car, when I have it on autopilot, drives as if it's drunk. So it's kind of like we have the opposite situation going on. Anybody driving without headlights? I'll see you. I don't trust you. Bump, 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 bump. Potential deer. This is no more autopilot, by the way. Autopilot gets scared too often in this area. I don't know what it is, but it gets scared on traditional or conventional roads that are not highways. So this is good old-fashioned me. Hello. Hello again. Hello again. As you know, I am Eli, the computer guy.
In 500 feet, enter the roundabout and take the first exit.
Hello again. As you know, I am Eli, the computer guy. Hello again.
Now enter the roundabout and take the first exit.
Hello again. As you know, I am Eli, the computer guy. And today we're going to talk about the OSI model. That's a meme. That's a diagonal stop sign right there. It's not facing me or the other road. It's diagonal. That's a good ticket trap right there. Whoa. Roar. Row wow. Woof. Woof. We are with the mountains and the goats. We are truly with the mountains and the goats right now. Fitchburg High School. That really has the ring to it of a town that has a high school with like 40 people. Fitchburg. I'm gonna be a spoiled douche right now. You guys ready for me to be a spoiled douche? Enable heated steering wheel. Thank you, meme car. I feel like such a rich cunt saying that. I really never thought I'd be alive long enough to be able to tell my car to turn on the heater in the steering wheel. It's something so bougie. I hope I get right to repair done too. Thank you. We'll see. Hopefully I'm able to get something done. I'd at least like to try and stir something up and figure out why it's not getting anywhere right now. And if that means doing a little bit of digging and pissing some people off, then I'm all for it. By the way, for inquiring minds, this is not what high beams look like. If you want to see what high beams look like, this over here is high beams. Do you see the difference? That's without high beams. I don't use my high beams unless I'm literally blind. I have really good vision, so usually I don't need them. Fitchburg, Massachusetts. Fitchburg. So, no, you're in the middle of nowhere. We are entering Ashby. Ashby. Is this also? Wow. Ashby, Massachusetts. This actually looks like where I would drop a dead body. So those people in the YouTube chat tonight that I banned, this is what. Never mind. You have houses here. Somebody would see it. It kind of looked like it would be an opportunistic place to do that type of thing, though. It did, like for a second, this road kind of looked like this would be the place. Sales and repair of automobiles. We have a business for sale over there. Oh my God, you're just going and going and going and going and going and going. It's very tempting to bury you somewhere, Copez.
In 1 mile, turn right onto Greenville Road.
Well, I stopped using Autopilot about a half hour ago. You let me know. Do you think that Autopilot did a good job? Do you think it did a bad job? If it did a bad job, how could it do better? Why? If you think it did a good job, then why? Let me know in the comments down below. That's it for today. And as always, I hope you learned something.